Your next manicure or pedicure, you need to see what we have uncovered.
Our NBC5 Investigates consumer team asked for salon inspection documents and combed through them. We found serious violations that resulted in hefty fines. Our consumer specialist, Deanna Dewberry, is here with all the details. Deanna?
Well, it's not an illusion. There really is a nail salon in nearly every strip mall in the Metroplex. More than 1,400, with an average of 25 new ones opening every month. We discovered a visit to the wrong salon could put your health at risk. Failing to sterilize tools and sanitize foot spas, having no license or working with an expired one. Time and time again, in record after record, we found violations at nail salons all across the Metroplex. Violations which can ultimately affect your health.
Did you ever think that that could happen from a pedicure?
No.
Stacey Berry's staph infection on her leg, hours after a pedicure, is an example of how a little pampering may turn into a big problem. She ended up in an emergency care clinic.
How much did the treatment end up costing you?
$500 for a $25 pedicure.
Definitely want to look for this.
By law, nail salons must be inspected by the Texas Department of Licensing and Registration, or TDLR, once every 2 years. NBC5 Investigates Consumer Unit obtained the inspection records for nail salons in North Texas. In the past 4 years, TDLR conducted 6,441 inspections here, which includes salons and all the individual manicurists who work there. Inspectors noted more than 4,700 violations, 831 of which resulted in fines. About half were for licensing issues, the other half for sanitation problems.
It's startling.
Darrett Ogle owns the Arlington Spa, which bears his name. He also serves on the Texas Advisory Board of Cosmetology, which reviews inspection records and proposes rules for salons.
The reports that we get and the violations that we see are just mind-boggling.
Like at Coppell Nails, where inspectors say this year manicurists performed services on a client who had a contagious condition, then a month later failed to disinfect tools. Exotic Nails in Hearst was slapped with one of the stiffest fines in 2014 for repeatedly failing to record when and if workers clean the foot spas. And at MS Dream Nails in Lancaster, this year inspectors found the owner may have literally been dreaming there. That's because they found the salon was used as living dining or sleeping quarters.
We're inspecting every salon that we know exists.
That's no easy task. Right now, TDLR has 8 inspectors responsible for all the salons that are open and the constant flow of new ones. But salons aren't their only focus. TDLR is also responsible for other businesses in North Texas, like barber shops, towing companies, vehicle storage facilities, and dog and cat breeders. In all, TDLR inspectors performed 22,000 inspections in North Texas just last year. Can TDLR stay on top of it?
It's impossible. I think it's impossible.
But TDLR spokeswoman Susan Stanford insists while it's a daunting task, they juggle resources and get the job done.
We do keep up with it. We have the ability to bring inspectors from other parts of the state in to help out. It's a team effort.
Surprisingly, we found the biggest fine levied against any facility in the last 4 years was against a school that's supposed to teach students how to be cosmetologists. Texas Beauty College in Haltom City paid $15,000 for violations ranging from paperwork errors to poor sanitation.
It surprises me, and it also disappoints me, because you hold the schools to a higher standard.
A standard essential for a client's health, and a standard Stacey thinks clients deserve.
I assumed that because they were in business that they would take the care of their customers or clients. That was not the case.
And it's a problem Baylor dermatologist Jessica Saucier sees far too often.
The right opportunity with dirty instruments will cause infection.
She also sees salon-acquired fungus and nail damage. That frustrates Darrett. He hopes the industry can correct the problems, but believes the explosion of salons in Dallas-Fort Worth makes that task difficult.
I don't know if it can all be cleaned up. I honestly do not think it will ever be cleaned up.
Now, the owner of Texas Beauty College told us she has worked hard to rectify the problems. Coppell Nails said it's never had a problem like this in 17 years of business. The owners of Exotic Nails and Dream Nails were out of the country, but workers told us they're also cooperating with TDLR. Now, you can look up your salon's record. Just go to our website, nbcdfw.com. Now, tomorrow night, what you need to look for when you get a manicure or pedicure, when it's safe to stay, and when you should just get up and leave. Brian?
All right, we will see you tomorrow night then. Thank you, Deanna.